We're going back over to Mike Eppel with a record-setting day, Mike.
This is remarkable, Melanie. Good morning. What I'm seeing on the markets this morning is being described as the great melt up, because markets just keep going up, hitting record upon record. You know, for the month of October, the Dow Jones Industrial Average set 12 records over the course of the trading month. The S&P 500, 11 records. The Toronto stock market has hit 3 records in a row, now north of 16,000. And so far this morning, in the early trade, the Dow Jones stock futures is pointing to a gain of 130 points. There's no specific catalyst about this other than the talk that there's this fear of missing out, FOMO, we're talking about, because some investors are looking at this going, boy, there's money to be made. There's momentum here. So where does it stop? And what would be the specific catalyst for the rally to end? Well, over the next little while, over the next couple of days, in fact, we'll get a decision on U.S. interest rates, maybe a new person coming into the U.S. Federal Reserve. Donald Trump might make an announcement on that tomorrow. Tax reform is expected to go through the House of Congress in Washington tomorrow, not today, delayed by a day, doesn't seem to be affecting all that much. And then you've got earnings after the close of trade today. Facebook reports results. Facebook shares at a record high this morning, even as social media companies yesterday and again today are testifying in Washington about what they're doing to try to stop fake ads that may or may not have affected the U.S. election. It doesn't seem to be deterring investors. Facebook's expected to report big earnings. Tesla reports earnings after the close of trade today. Not so much about profitability for Tesla, more about the production rate of the Model 3, which is facing a huge order backlog. And then Apple reports earnings tomorrow. The stock of Apple north of $170 per share this morning, all-time record high. The early reviews for the iPhone 10 have been positive. We'll also be tracking shares of the grocery store sector here in Canada after the Canada Competition Bureau raided some offices yesterday at Loblaws and others, looking at price-fixing allegations in the bread category specifically, and nothing specific. The companies are saying they are cooperating. No effect on the market valuations, at least not yet. We'll send it back to the studio.